Statistically speaking, from the time I step on stage to the time when I step off, 2 people in America will be sexually assaulted. By the time my scores are read, there will be a third, double that by the end of the next poet, and one of them will be a child. Somewhere on a college campus, a woman is being told ways she can prevent being raped. Rape culture has taught us to breed survivors rather than cultivate a world where we do more than just survive. And not all of us will even be able to do that. Statistically speaking, 1/3 of rape survivors will contemplate suicide. 13% of rape survivors will attempt suicide. 1 in every 25 attempts ends in a completed suicide. When I was 15, I swallowed more than half a bottle of NyQuil, wanted the kind of sleep you didn't wake up from, didn't understand how I was supposed to keep rising after the way he snatched the sun right out of my soul, left me with a chest full of dark clouds, thunderstorms for a stomach. But his were not the first pair of unwelcome hands to try to turn me disaster. I cannot solely blame him for the storm I have become. Statistically speaking, 80% of childhood sexual abuse perpetrators are the victim's parent. 88% of childhood sexual abuse perpetrators are men. 1 in 10 male victims of childhood sexual abuse will become perpetrators. Abused children from violent or neglectful families are 3 times more likely to become abusers. I will never know what kind of home my father grew up in, mostly because I will never bother to ask. I do not care who turned him into lightning. It won't help me forgive the damage of his touch. I still have burn marks on my spirit. They say when you are struck, there is always an entrance and an exit, but I don't know if I will ever be free of him. Statistically speaking, survivors of childhood sexual abuse are 4 times more likely to develop a drug problem. Survivors of childhood sexual abuse are 4 times more likely to experience PTSD. Statistically speaking, an average of 3,560 injuries and 253 deaths per year are a result of severe storms. When no one is looking, I keep a tally of all the ways I have become statistic. I hold a vigil for every lover I let become victim of my destruction. I beg for answers I know will never come. I try to will myself more human, less hurricane. I write about the weather, and when everyone is looking, I remind them that before I step off this stage, there are already 2 new storms brewing in the air.